What's going on, guys? It's Gino from Modern Accessory Review, and in today's video we're talking about one of my favorite speakers for the money. At $100, the fairly new Soundcore Motion Boom by Anker immediately caught my attention when I first listened to its audio. Being completely honest, I wasn't really expecting a whole lot from the speaker at the beginning because of its lower price, but after listening to it and spending a lot of time with it, I actually think it beats most of the other portable speakers in the market when it comes to the price. The design of the Motion Boom is super convenient, but also pretty cool. We've got a mostly plastic frame with those awesome bass radiators, similar to most of the JBL speakers, but Anker also included a handle with a rubber grip on the top, which makes carrying this thing around super easy. And many other portable speakers in the market around that $100 price mark actually don't have handles like the JBL Charge 3 or the Sony SRS XB33, and it's really nice that the Motion Boom has included a handle for us to easily carry. It does make the speaker a little larger though, so you won't really be able to fit it into a bag, but that's no problem for myself because I'll just be carrying it around anyways if I'm going to the pool, beach, sporting event, or really whatever you want to use it for. And speaking of the pool, this thing is IPX7 certified, which means it can be submerged in up to a meter of water for 30 minutes before any damage will be done to it. So in simple terms, you will be able to use a speaker at the beach or the pool with good peace of mind as long as you don't have it submerged at the very bottom of the pool for a long time. Plus, just a side note here, the speaker actually floats as well, which is really nice, because if someone accidentally knocks the speaker into a pool, then it'll float instead of sink down, and when it sinks down to a deep amount of water, that's when it gets damaged. And taking a look at the buttons here, we have all of the regular controls on the top, allowing you to control the volume, go to the next song with 2 or 3 taps, and go back to the previous song with 4 taps. To the left, there is the Bluetooth and bass boost button that allow you to pair your device and add some of that extra bass in there with one press, which I always enjoy. And to the right, there's this power button as well as this one interesting button that is labeled TWS. Now, if you don't know what that stands for, it is True Wireless Stereo. This is always great to have because if you want to, you can buy an additional Motion Boom and set them up with each other, and it will create this awesome surround sound experience. On the back, we have 2 inputs, including a USB-C port, which is nice and updated, and an HDMI port for charging the speaker that can also charge your phone or another device, which again is nice to have. And speaking of charging, let's go ahead and talk about the battery life. The Motion Boom actually has 24 hours of playtime, which is better than most other more expensive portable speakers in the market. For example, the JBL Charge 4 only has 20 hours of playtime and it costs $179, so it's pretty much about $80 more than the Motion Boom, and the Motion Boom has 4 hours of more battery life. And as always, the more battery life, the better, so just keep that in mind. And let's go ahead and talk about the most important part of this video, which is the sound quality. Like I said at the very beginning of the video, at only $100, I wasn't really expecting a whole lot from the speaker, but after listening to it for many hours, I really enjoy what it has to offer. The clarity is nice, the vocals are nice at all volumes, and the bass is super deep. And I'm a huge bass fan myself, so I always love some good bass. Now, I do want to say that the clarity isn't like incredible or anything, and some of the more expensive portable speakers in the market do a bit better job with the clarity because you can kind of hear the better clear instruments and vocals and that kind of stuff with the JBL Charge 4 and the Sony SRS XB43, but you're also paying a lot more money to get those clear vocals, whereas the Motion Boom has much better bass. So definitely just keep that. You guys hear that? It's the garbage truck. And I actually have an audio test for you guys, so I will go ahead and play that.
Just hold on for dear life.
So as you guys probably already know, an audio test isn't the best depiction of audio because you're listening to it on your end through your speaker on your laptop or your headphones, so you aren't getting that true sound directly from the speaker. But it is better than nothing, and the sound from the speaker is overall really great. And that's not all either, because there is a Soundcore app that allows you to connect this speaker to your phone and change the sound to your liking. And as you can see here in the app, there is a auto power off feature that you can switch between 5 to 30 minutes so you don't waste any battery life, and we have some preset equalizer settings that are more focused on certain things like bass, treble, or vocals. Plus, we can always create our own equalizer setting if that's what you want to do. So final thoughts here, do I think that the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom is worth its price tag of $100? Well, I would say most definitely. With all of the necessary up-to-date features, good bass, a great design, the IPX7 water resistance, a nice app with equalizer settings, and everything else, I actually prefer the Motion Boom over the JBL Charge 4 and the Sony SRS XB33 because we get just about all of the same things as those speakers for a cheaper price. Now the audio definitely isn't as good as your speakers like the JBL Boombox or the Ultimate Ears Hyperboom, but those speakers are around $400, and I guess they're in a totally different market. If you guys want to check out the Soundcore Motion Boom, I will link it down below in the description of this video for the most updated price. And as always, thanks so much for watching today's video. With all of that being said, if you have any questions at all, make sure to drop them down in the comments below, and I will try my best to get back to you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!